On August 19, 1757, the British East India Company issued the first 1 rupee coin in Kolkata. This followed their victory in the Battle of Plassey and the subsequent treaty with the Nawab of Bengal, granting them the right to mint coins. The company established a mint in Kolkata to produce this new currency. Before this, various types of coins circulated across India with differing sizes, weights, and values in regions like Bengal, Madras, and Bombay. This diversity complicated trade, prompting the Indian Coinage Act of 1835, which standardized coinage. Under this act, coins were issued with the head of the British King William IV on one side and their value printed in English and Persian on the other. Following the 1857 revolt, British rule over India was transferred directly to the British Crown. Consequently, coins began featuring the image of the British monarch. August 19 is observed as Ballia Balidan Divas, commemorating the revolutionaries who sacrificed their lives fighting against British rule on this date in 1942. Following Mahatma Gandhi's launch of the Quit India movement and his do or die calling during the Mumbai session on August 9, the movement gained nationwide momentum with Ballia emerging as a significant center of resistance. In Ballia, the public began seizing police stations and tehsils. Led by Sher-e-Ballia Chittu Pandey, imprisoned fighters broke out of jail, took over the district magistrate's office and installed themselves as officials. They established their own governance system called Swatantrata Ballia Prajatantra with Hanumanganj Koti as its headquarters. Chittu Pandey administered this government until August 22, 1942. The news of Ballia's brief independence reached as far as London. During this struggle, 84 revolutionaries were martyred, bolstering the nationwide fight for freedom. However, by the night of August 23, the British had regained control of Ballia. Hazari Prasad Dwivedi was born on August 19, 1907 in a small village in Ballia district, Uttar Pradesh. He was a distinguished Hindi essayist, critic and novelist. After receiving his early education in his village, he pursued higher studies at Banaras Hindu University, where he deeply studied Hindi and Sanskrit. Dwivedi made significant contributions to Hindi literature, particularly in poetry, essays, and criticism. His work is noted for its profound understanding and appreciation of Indian culture and history. He was well versed in Hindi, English, Sanskrit, and Bengali, and had an extensive knowledge of Bhaktikal literature. In recognition of his literary achievements, he was awarded the Padma Bhushan in 1957 and received the Sahitya Akademi Award for his essay collection Alok Parv. Additionally, Lucknow University honored him with an honorary D.Litt. Sundar Shastri Satyamurthy was born on August 19, 1887 into a distinguished family in Tamil Nadu. He was a notable Indian freedom fighter, political leader and social reformer. Satyamurthy played an active role in the Indian independence movement as a prominent member of the Indian National Congress. He participated in various significant protests against the British rule, including those against the Bengal Partition, the Rowlatt Act, the Jallianwala Bagh Massacre, and the Simon Commission. In addition to his activism, Satyamurthy held several important political positions and was a member of the Indian Constituent Assembly, contributing to the drafting of India's constitution. He was dedicated to social reform and equality. Satyamurthy is also remembered as the political mentor of Kumaraswamy Kamaraj, who served as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu from 1954 to 1963. In 1987, a postage stamp was issued in his honor. He passed away on March 28, 1943.
शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। आरकेडीएफ में सवारे अपना भविष्य। पीएचडी, एमफिल करें अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी। शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। आरकेडीएफ में सवारे अपना भविष्य। पीएचडी एमफिल करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी। शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। आरकेडीएफ में सवारे अपना भविष्य। पीएचडी एमफिल करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। आरकेडीएफ यूनिवर्सिटी।
On August 19, 1919, Afghanistan gained independence from British Empire, a date now celebrated as Afghanistan's Independence Day. Although Afghanistan was never formally a British colony, Britain fought 3 wars in the region known as Anglo-Afghan Wars. The first war occurred from 1839 to 1842, driven by Britain's fear that Russia might occupy Afghanistan. Despite initial British successes, the Afghans eventually forced them to retreat. In 1878, Britain launched a second invasion and captured Kabul. During World War I, Afghanistan supported the Ottoman Empire against Britain, leading to increased opposition to British rule in the region. On February 20, 1919, Afghanistan's ruler Habibullah Khan was assassinated and his son Amanullah Khan ascended the throne. Amanullah declared Afghanistan's independence from Britain. Exhausted from the recent war, Britain was unwilling to engage in another conflict. In August 1919, a treaty was signed in Rawalpindi, officially recognizing Afghanistan's independence. On August 19, 1960, the Soviet Union launched the spacecraft Sputnik-5, also known as Korabl Sputnik 2, into space. The mission's primary goal was to study the effects of space travel on living organisms. The spacecraft carried 2 dogs, Belka and Strelka, who spent a day in space before safely returning to Earth. They became the first living creatures to orbit in outer space. In addition to the 2 dogs, the spacecraft also carried 42 rats, various plants, and a television camera to capture images of these animals. The spacecraft re-entered Earth's atmosphere and landed on August 20, the day after its launch. During the mission, one of the dogs experienced seizures and vomited. After their deaths, the bodies of Belka and Strelka were preserved through taxidermy and are now displayed at the Moscow Space and Aeronautics Museum. August 19 is celebrated annually as World Photography Day, honoring photographers who capture the world's beauty through their art. This celebration originated in France, marking the announcement of the daguerreotype process on August 19, 1839. This early photographic technique was invented by Joseph Nicephore Niepce and Louis Daguerre. The daguerreotype was the first successful photographic process, and its announcement by the French government on this date led to the establishment of World Photography Day. This day serves to recognize the significance of photography, reflect on its history, celebrate its evolution, and highlight its importance in society.
In a world overflowing with information where news travels faster than light, it's time to redefine the way we consume news and entertainment. Stay ahead with the latest from around the globe, from the pages of history to the top interviews, blogs to podcasts. Find all exclusive stories in one place, the Ritam app. Uncover a world of entertainment with exclusive web series, captivating short reels and live moments through trending videos. For the sports enthusiast and tech savvy, we've got you covered with top reviews from the business. Get ready for the ultimate experience. Download now Ritam app, where every story matters.